The only reason we are showing you how to use the blade is because using it teaches you how to defend against it. So if we're in and we're working 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is that thrust, notice the elbow does not go past my belly. Do you see how he moves? Now as I move to 6, which is not a part of our class, but I'm just trying to prove the point, the blade rotates and I simply step to the side. And do you see how that's going all the way through him and there's no energy? If I'm out here like this just slashes. So that's why we keep our elbow T-rexed, because now, see, no matter how I touch him, there is nothing but, see, you can literally go all the way through. That's the difference. So now that you have an understanding of the first 5 attacks with the stick is from a distance, and so the edged weapon is very close and it's very intimate. So what we're going to do is to show you those same 5 attacks, or they're the 5 angles that I really want you to understand first, and then we're going to move in and discuss a couple of the thrust motions. So again, if you still think about the same angles that we did earlier, this is 1, this is 2, there's 3, there's 4, and there's 5. See, it's very, very close. This is intimate. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The same would apply if it was downward stab. See, 1s and 2s. So those angles are the same. So we have angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5. Now this is just from the system that I was trained in. I understand that there are other systems that use a different numbering. For instance, although we go 1 and 2, some may go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and travel down and up the same line. We're essentially still making a figure 8 with what we're doing. It just depends on which system you were trained in. It's not going to matter. Once you've practiced against the angles enough, you're going to understand, you know, where they're coming from and what you need to do to defend against those. So those are essentially slashing motions, with the exception of number 5, which is a thrust, which segues us into the next piece, which is the 5, the 9, and the 10 line. So the 5 is a thrust into the stomach, or the center line right here off of the low line. This is a 5. This is a 9. It's designed to go in and out. So it's designed to come in on this same angle, similar to an angle 1, but it's a thrusting motion anywhere in here, designed to go in, and then the blade turns and it comes out. That sets you up for the number 10, which is simply a reversing thrust wherever it comes in here. So you have a 5, a 9, and a 10. So 5, 9, 10. These are just the most common angles, so and thrust lines. This isn't to make us expert stick fighters or knife fighters. That isn't the goal, but it's to take those pieces, because you're going to need them for the drills, so that you have an understanding of what it is that we're doing. So again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you have the 9 and the 10. So that's an understanding with the edged weapon. It's the exact same with the stick. So you'll know these, or need these, for the drills that we're going to do next. We're in and we're working 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 is that thrust. Notice the elbow does not go past